Hey you guys, I am back again for a collective reading. So, if you want to know anything else that I do readings, I do healings, crystal grid healings, I do heaps of different things. It can be posted below. So, the message that I was getting when I woke up this morning was I clicked into a collective that is feeling quite frazzled. So what I need you to do is close your eyes, take a nice big deep breath into your belly, not your lungs, into your belly. Hold it and breathe out. Drop your tongue into the bottom of your mouth. Drop your shoulders. Take another nice deep breath. Hold it and breathe it out. So that is what I've been shown for you guys that I'm tapping into. It's like, there's so much going on in your beautiful brain. It feels like with some of you, there is so much going on to the point where it feels like you literally cannot even think, but it's because you're thinking too much. There's too much going on. Too much. They keep saying too much. I get the feeling that you have some really cool, vibrant ideas coming to you, so it does feel very fast paced. I'm trying to even slow down my talking speed when I'm talking. The frazzledness. So lots and lots and lots of grounding. It's interesting, I'm being shown the throat chakra, so it's like I'm feeling like nice warm teas, so like good old herbal teas and stuff like that is going to help open your throat chakra up again. Yeah, you've got some beautiful ideas coming to you, which is really cool, and it's exciting. Like on the outer, it's exciting, but on the inside, it's feeling a bit more frazzledness and like, can I do this? Should I be doing this? Is this even going to work? You know what I mean? It's very normal to have those feelings, but they're needing you to set those sorts of thoughts and feelings aside a bit more. And just, they keep showing it's like, ooh, slow down. Slow down. Plan some of this stuff out in a realistic manner, okay? So maybe you think you can handle it and do it within a week. Give yourself 2, even 3. It's just going to take a little bit longer than what you want, but that's actually a good thing, because I feel like there's this rush to get through and get it done. It's the process that you're learning from. Okay, we have to remember that sometimes. It's the process that we're learning from. It's not necessarily the end result. We'll learn from those things too. And I got to get a feeling that other people are going to be learning from you too. Okay. It's funny, I just look up and there's this book. Interesting. I haven't seen this for a long time. I've just been sorting rooms, so this is on my desk. Words on Calm. Isn't that interesting? So, from serenity comes gentleness, comes lasting strength. That serenity acts like surrender to it. That gentleness is what you're needing to embody. Be more gentle on yourself. Things I just looked up, 444 on the clock. Things are happening. You want them to happen kind of fast, but they're not meant to happen fast. They need you to get out of this frazzledness. And yeah, that's how you do it, by grounding. You do it by grounding, taking some nice deep breaths into your belly, not your chest. Not your chest. If you're breathing shallowly into your chest, then your head, the thoughts and all that will accumulate more and more and more. We're not getting enough oxygen into our beautiful brains, okay, when we're breathing into our chest. We're staying in stress mode. We are straining our muscles. We're hurting our shoulders and our backs. Breathe into your belly, okay? Right into the depths of your lungs. Sometimes that can be enough. Breathe deeply. That can be enough to actually bring it back down. They're showing again, bring it back down. Whew. Just bring it back down, you guys. Bring it back to yourself, okay? You've got some beautiful ideas and you want to get them out. But the thing is, you've made the timeline, you know what I mean? You've made the timeline. The people I'm talking to, this is mostly you and your idea and your backing, and you're the one doing it and you're the one pushing it through, right? There might be some people I'm talking to where, yes, you do actually have a proper actual date, deadline, right? I'm talking more about when you get to make your own schedule, you get to make your own schedule. You know what I mean? You get to make your own schedule. So why are you trying to push it out before it's ready? It's not quite ready yet, okay? The other thing is too, is sometimes the audience in which you are going to be putting that out to, they are not quite ready yet either. But you've got to bring it back to you. Give yourself more time, please. You need a bit more time. You need to slow down your breathing, your talking, your being. Okay? Okay, I'm going to use the stick. Animal deck. Let's see what's in here. I like that too. We've got connection on the bottom, and I heard before, just as I was pulling that out, go to the beach. Go to the beach, okay? There's some people, like, we all have our places that we, you know, rejuvenate, reconnect, and ground. The beach is coming through strongly. We've even got the colours of the beach on here. But we've got that wolf. So maybe a connection to the moon, the tides, the beach. But if you're not drawn to the beach, that's fine. Go to your place, please. Make the time and actually go to your place, wherever it is, that place that makes you feel better. If for some reason you can't get there, just sit with yourself. Again, take in some nice deep breaths, have your eyes closed. You can literally imagine yourself there to the point where you can feel it sometimes, you know. We can feel it, we can smell it, we can hear the birds, whatever it is that you want. Maybe you love being in the trees in the rain, and maybe you can't quite get there at the moment. Chuck on some sound frequencies with rain playing in the background, you know what I mean? Emulate that for yourself. I like that. We've got duck and we've got knowing. And we've got peace underneath, okay? So we do know, and we can teach ourselves too, but we do know how to get ourselves into those peaceful states. And if you're finding it hard and you're thinking, because there's some people I can feel is like, no, I don't know how. I've never had peace in my life, all these sort of things, right? We can now. Look at these two just chilling and looking at each other, so cute. Yeah, we can. We've got that deep knowing, you know. You ever see kids just literally flop down in the middle of like the supermarket or something, like straight on their backs, and they're just lying there staring at the ceiling? We know how to bring ourselves peace, okay? It's like innate. We have to relearn and reteach ourselves, but we do actually have that deep. We've got that deep connection to spirit. We've got deep connection to the land, deep connection. I'm looking at the trees. We have those deep connections that are just us. I think a lot of the times as we get older, we get wrapped up in the 9-to-5 stuff. We get wrapped up in rat race and all those sorts of things, and we do forget. Intention, there we go. To me, this is like, how do you put it? Well, firstly, intention's very important. What are your intentions? What do you need? What do you want? How do you intend to get it? Then go and get it. We have also got, I like that, the way that I wish I could show you guys sometimes when these things happen, like what I could actually see properly, the way that the deck splits sometimes, and the way that, you know, sometimes like maybe because this card's sticking out just a tiny bit more, or, you know, maybe I'm just seeing the side of that. That's what happened with these two cards here. I've got play on the bottom, which is important, but you have healing and you also have longevity. So to me, it's like, what are you going to put in place now that's going to help you in the long run? Slow it down, pull it back, you know, make a plan and make that plan even longer. Because, I mean, you could still knock it out and get it all done and have everything right in a week. But if you give yourself 2 weeks, you're just actually allowing a little bit of the pressure off. You know, we've got to learn. Sometimes we need the pressure. Sometimes we need to kick our own ass and go, right, this is what we're doing. Got to get it done, right? Other times we need to pull it back. So even now, again, they're showing me slow down the speaking. Slow it all down and bring it back. Okay. Got play on the bottom, which is so important, especially if we're feeling stressed and that it's like, oh, whoa, maybe we stop and realize and go, shit, I've been in stress mode for months. Or I've been in go mode. Doesn't even have to be stress. It's just been in go mode for months. Bring it back. Again, they keep saying, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Be silly. We need to be silly sometimes. It's so important. So important for our inner child to be silly. Look at that. Again, longevity. We need to keep this inner child play forever. For as long as we can. Or they say as long as we want. As long as we can. We all can. Look at that essence. Yeah, we've got to keep that childlike essence about us sometimes. I think it's very important. You know, we're meant to feel all these feelings. We're meant to. But we do need to keep that beautiful essence of us. You know what I mean? That it can be childlike essence where it's not naivety or anything. It means you can frolic off into the forest and go and stare at a leaf for half an hour. You know, and wonder and almond, you know. It means that when these harsh things happen, and they, again, it's interesting, come back to yourself. When these things happen and it's like, it can break us down, break us down, break us down. We want to hold on to that essence. Also, I've found as a parent, it's very good to keep your childlike essence about you, especially when you're raising children. We have to remember what it was like for us, with also the openness that we're not the same person as our child or children, but we do need to bring it back and go, oh, I remember what it was like when XYZ was happening, and then it might actually help take the ease off if you're getting frustrated, or, you know, if you're getting heightened in anger or whatever towards the kiddos. And they keep saying, bring it back, bring it back. Oh, I like those cards together. I don't think I've had these ones together. We have got sensuality paired with a dream weaver. Wow, it's like, yeah, take the pressure off. Are you feeling sensual at all? No, I don't think so. Not when we're in these modes of go, go, go. I have to do this. I have to do that. No, bring it back to yourself and to the self. We have gratitude, which I always find very, very important. My gratitude and my work towards, my gratitude has helped me immensely in my life. It's helped things not snowball as hard, It's being realistic in what's going on, but also being grateful at the same time for the other things that are good and that are going on. And it could literally even just be the fact that you managed to actually have breakfast, lunch and dinner one day. You know what I mean? There's people that can't and don't, and they don't even have the option. That was interesting the way that's split. So we have protection and change. Oh, sorry. Change is on the bottom. Here we have protection and we have pleasure. I feel like you need to actually get into a state of fiercely protecting your pleasure. What is it that you want and what you need? This is highly important. It's like, it's funny, that saying, Mama Bear. We have to become very protective of our own thoughts, our own feelings. We have to be protective over those things that make us tick, that make us be in that childlike, emotion, action, whatever. It's so important that we do look after ourselves and we are protective of those people we love. We're protective of these sorts of things, but are we protective over what we love? Let's just say, for example, I'm looking over here. So fashion, I've made garments, they're sitting right there. Imagine if someone came along, started laughing at them or whatever, you know what I mean? Imagine if my friends were coming over and just laughing at them and going, oh, where would you even sell those? Like, you know what I mean? It's you've got to be protective over those things too. That's something that's dear to me. I don't like that this person's doing that to me, the energy around it, It's almost like they're trying to change the energy around these beautiful things that you love. Spirit said they can F off. So, yes, we have change on the bottom and we have strength underneath. So to me, it's like we do have that strength to make those changes. We really do. And also, look, on the other, because I split it, this is on the top as well, confidence. We have the confidence as well to do it. I feel like the people I'm speaking to, there's stubborn streaks within you guys. And it's like, oh, and I wonder why, because I also have stubborn streaks. Can you imagine? They can be used in really good ways. They really can. They can get you degrees. They can get you that job you wanted. They can get that, they can get you to the end of the line. They can get you, what's the word? It's not giving me the right word. They're saying schedule, but that's not right. It can get you to the end of your goals and stuff like that, right? But we're wanting to do this in a way where it's beneficial. We're wanting to do this in a way where you get to the end line and you're not, throat chakra, and you're not going to be so burnt out that you finally got all this stuff across the finish line. And by then you're like, oh, I don't even know if I can be doing this. You know what I mean? Don't burn yourself out, beautiful people. There is time. I have to tell myself that sometimes as well. There is time. Time goes fast sometimes, but there is time. Oh, thank you. So we've got dragonfly, which is imagination, and we've got jellyfish, which is flow. Look at that. Flow with your ideas. So you got these ideas, right? These ideas flowed into your mind, right? Now they've got to flow out of the mind. Let them flow. Let them go with the current. We're not trying to head towards a waterfall and go flying off. We're trying to do this in a good, eased way. Okay? And part of me is like, do I call this go with the flow? And look at that vision. Your vision is still there. Look at that. We've got renewal underneath. It's just a different way of going about it now. You've just got to slow it down just a bit. It's not saying that it's not going to happen or anything like that. And we do know realistically, if we are trying to push too many things out, or, you know, trying to really force something too fast, then we will probably end up in the category of burnout, or maybe the idea completely drops off because like I said, maybe it's not quite ready. Look at that. We've got the imagination card again. Use your imagination. Imagine you're in the trees or the beach or wherever you want to be. You could be in the hills with the fairies. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want with your beautiful imagination. If you can actually get to the physical place that is the most uplifting and grounding place for you, then yes, please do. But if you can't, meditate. Okay. That is the message, you beautiful people. We've got harmony on the bottom to finish it out. Harmonize your life, okay? If anyone needs anything, comment. Feel free to share anything that's going on or whatever in the comments. If you want to find me in different places and all that, I'll try and put the links and all that below. I try most times. Sometimes they don't work for some reason. But if you ever want to know anything, just comment, okay? Lots and lots and lots of love. Nice deep breaths. Slow it down. You've got this, okay? Bye-bye.